Let's talk about Shamia's niece's party.
Yeah.
You were all drinking, there was twerking, everyone was having fun. And then you start to suspect that Marlo is moving a little funny.
The whole thing that's going around, I mean, everything posted online is a bit crazy. I saw Kenya do this hashtag, it wasn't me situation, you know, kind of to eliminate herself.
That went
and then I was like, wait a minute, Marlo done hashtag, it wasn't me.
At my party, I immediately was like, about this whole Marlo thing because, you know, after the hayride, when Marlo showed up, her energy was already thrown with Porsha upon arrival. You know how when you're guilty about something and you feel bad about it kind of, but you don't really know how to react?
And I feel that since Kenya and I did do that little 2-minute makeup, it's like, ooh, let's back off from Marlo. We don't trust her, and I don't like that, and it bothers me seriously.
What would give you that impression?
Because I haven't spoken to you, Sister Trill.
That was like her going over the top, feeling guilty. I done switched sides. I'm a Kenya agent at this point.
Yes.
Definitely just felt in my spirit that she was moving funny. It was confirmed when Kenya did the campaign, hashtag it wasn't me. And LaToya posted hers, and then Marlo posted hers. And so like that together, I'm not, you know, I'm pretty smart. Like I was like, okay, boom, I see what it is. But because I still wanted to get confirmation, maybe I'm just, I don't know, nice and cared about the girl, I was like, I'm gonna wait a little bit. And so that's when we got to Shamia's party and we asked her about it, and she blew up on us.
I didn't even know Kenya had posted that, man. I still haven't unblocked her. I mean, it was a huge coincidence. But listen, Porsha's not gonna regulate who I'm friends with.
I don't know where that statement came from. Shamia was not going to invite this girl. She said Marlo wasn't a niece. I was like, yes, she is. She's a bad bitch. I was like, let her come. You know, she's cool. Yeah, sure, we don't know what she's up to, but she's definitely a niece. And I fought for her to be there that night. Why do I fight for these people? What the hell? You know what? This protesting has me protesting for the wrong people in my friendship group.
Do you think her justification was honest? Because she said that it was because of her nephew.
My nephew, Michael, came to me and said, Auntie, what did you do on your trip? So if you're gonna say something about me and it's not true, I'm gonna nip it in the bud.
First of all, her name was not in the blog. Second of all, she shows her vagina lips on her Instagram once a month. So please, spare me.
Where was the desire to go that hard when people were talking about Eve slept with all these people for money? Like, she didn't go that hard when the rumors were about herself, but you're going that hard about some rumors about Porsha?
Shamia, any reunion that Marlo is there, Kenya makes it clear that she was a prostitute.
It hurts me that you keep saying I'm a prostitute.
We have asked you a million times how you get your money.
I dated a billionaire. Big pen.
You decide to go online for this, but you decide not to fight for your name when Kenya has labeled you
that is what I'm saying,
as a whore and a prostitute. So that's why when she went online for this, it just showed that when she and Kenya had made up, Kenya had plotted and decided to pick the time to make up with her because she knew Marlo would be so enthusiastic about the friendship and gullible enough to turn on me.
Yep.
That's really what it was.
So LaToya shared a lot of Kenya's personal business at the night at Niece's party.
Oh my God, girl. Is that your friend?
Kenya leaked the story, and her husband's asking for alimony. He wants a check.
She vomited all her business.
It was really weird because 1 minute it was kind of like, are you bringing this tea to shade Kenya? Then it was like, she's going through a lot.
Honestly, I feel like right now, Kenya's going through a lot. She's going through a divorce.
And in support of Kenya. So I was like, whoa, I mean, what are we doing here?
By the time she had leaked all this girl's business, she decided to clean it up by saying, she's going through a lot, I care about her, she's misunderstood. And that's when all of us said to her, I think at the same time, we are not coming at Kenya.
Okay, watch what you say, though, about her business. You know what I mean? Just be careful with what you divulge.
I'm just saying, you know, she's going through a divorce. Divorce ain't easy, as you know. You've been through one. The reason why Kenya has been lashing out the way she's been is because of all the pain she's going through in her personal life. I've been there before. I know how it feels. And so I felt led by the spirit to bring up the pain that she's been going through.
I was just like, girl, this is not okay.
You know what? Don't you ever go to church with me. Because when you get in the front to tell your damn testimony, you're going to be done told my damn business.
Let's go to church together.
Like, I don't know if you're telling us this so that we can, like, now be cool with you, but we're not low down dirty bitches. That's not what's happening here. What's happening is one bitch is being low down and dirty. We are just sitting over here trying to be cool. See, but what she had got misconstrued, she thought that we're all some low down dirty bitches and that we want to hear Kenya's tea. No, I'm not gonna like cheer because Kenya is got something going on with her situation. I'm not gonna cheer, but that's what Toya thought. Toya thought if she came and told us that she was gonna win us over and we was gonna be like, yes, tell us more.
Clearly, Kenya doesn't like some of those women that were at the niece's party, so that's the last place you should have been sharing anything about her marriage that was going on. That's pretty self-explanatory. Like, don't tell my enemies nothing about me. Nothing.
First of all, I thought it was okay to share that information with the ladies because when we were at Blaze Steakhouse, you mentioned that Mark was asking for alimony.
He was trying to file and ask for alimony or something.
Okay, so she told you that.
So she did tell you that.
She told me that. So I thought that Kenya was open about what she was going through, which is why I, shared that information.
Okay, that was not a good idea to have that conversation, but I could have sworn you were talking about it and I was like, okay, well, we're gonna talk about this right now? Okay, cool.
I mean, she doesn't really want to discuss it with everybody, so.
Right.
Overall, I shouldn't have been talking about that either. You know what I mean? Not with anybody else, but to me, I definitely wouldn't have been talking about it with Porsha.
I didn't feel like I was doing anything wrong in the moment, but now looking back, maybe I shouldn't have shared so much. And so I kind of, regret that.
And here's one thing I can respect. Toya, when she came with the bull. She was like, I'm shady. This is me. She bringing bones. She taking bones. She don't give a damn. I don't think she even know if she coming or she going. But she letting you know. Marlo is like, I'm going to throw my rock high in my hand and then play innocent.
I didn't even know Kenya had posted that. Man, I still haven't unblocked her. I mean, it was a huge coincidence. And a coincidence happened.
That's what I don't
like.
You moving funny. Move funny, then. You gonna do that, do that.
Yeah, show me what it is.
I feel like Toya and Marlo's the same. I'm sorry. I feel like, they're friends with Kenya, but they want to be friends over here, and they're just trying, they're kind of floating.
Yes,
they're
that
kinda
is
just
so
floating
true.
until the explosion. They're like, I'm going to just ride both waves. I'm going to play it safe. And that either way is just not being 100% authentic and real.
Let's talk about the big day, 10/10/2020. How were you feeling when you woke up that morning?
I was excited. I mean, the one thing about this relationship, from the moment that Mike and I began to be serious about each other, I've always been very excited and very thirsty for him. And you guys can go to the flashbacks. Girlfriend is temporary for fiance. We're gonna be married in the next probably year, which I think is mutual.
I like how you cutting that cheese like that.
So our wedding day was, in my mind, going to be my happy ending.
There's something about a supermodel walking down an aisle in a gorgeous dress. Everybody was like screaming and hollering like it was like a real fashion show instead of a wedding.
I knew a lot of things about her previous marriage that, made me uncomfortable. And to know that she had a guy that was a good guy who seemed respectful and caring and loving and who just had her back, I was like, you know what, this is what you deserve. So to finally see everything just come together really made me just so overjoyed for her.
I'm a woman of a certain age. I've always wanted love. It's not like I just wanted to be by myself out here. You know what I'm saying? God gave me my happy ending.
I think that we were all ready for the day that Cynthia would walk down that damn aisle. I mean, she had like drug it on. It felt like they had been engaged for years.
October 10th, so 10, 10, 20. You have like a wedding date. 10, 10, 20. I saw your post.
You did? That's the perfect day, right?
Clearly, I'm team 10, 10, 20. Clearly.
So to see her finally get her man and him get his Cynthia Bailey, it was a pretty big deal. And trust me, it was a big deal because we were out there in the middle of a pandemic at what could have been a super spreader event.
It really sucked for me because what really took over all my wedding planning was trying to make sure we were COVID-19 conscious. And me being able to have the wedding outside took a lot of pressure off me. I knew that my guests would be more comfortable. I knew that it was just the responsible thing to do. And I just wouldn't allow myself to get upset. I got my day.
It was definitely a flash flood warning that day.
It was a hurricane.
Of course, the week of my wedding and the day of my wedding, there would be a whole hurricane going on. Although I've never been more calm in my life. Like, I prayed the night before that everything would go well, that everyone would be safe, that everyone would have a great time, and I just let it go.
We were trusting her safety that she had there, and at the end of the day, I just had to be there. It just was nothing I was gonna miss. I had to see her walk down that damn aisle.
They say, in defense of Hurricane Delta, that rain on your wedding day means good luck. If rain is good luck, I think a hurricane pretty much means that Mike and I will be together forever. And we can make it through anything. And we will never break up. And we will grow very old together. So that's me looking at the glass half full instead of half empty. Yeah.
So after the story leaked to Page 6, the story actually comes out on B. Scott.
Oh, it was two blogs?
Oh, I thought it was the same thing.
Like, I didn't really know about the first blog. I don't think I even really paid attention till it was with B. Scott. All I was getting was that it had been put out there and it was her.
So I believe that, Kenya did leak the story.
Yeah, because how did your exact quote
get into the blog?
To your friend.
Exactly.
That's a blog.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, she's friends with B. Scott. A lot of us know B. Scott, for sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
More details were added into the B. Scott article.
Were they?
B. Scott said, I went swimming in the lady pond. Like, what? How are you getting all this information? How do you know what happens at the after bachelorette party? Like, since Kenya said that, well, if it was on B. Scott, then you can accuse me.
So if it was a B. Scott or if it was a TMZ, maybe. If it was a B. Scott or if it was a TMZ, maybe.
Well, I think Kenya then leaked it.
People know that I'm friends with B. Scott, and I've been accused of leaking stories to B. Scott before, but B. Scott has had exclusives on Real Housewives before I was even a housewife. So that makes no sense. But I can see why someone would think it's me because we have a relationship.
To be honest with you, I was just like, okay, girl, you looking kind of guilty, but I mean, for me, it's like, it doesn't matter either way. She's still my girl, so I'm not even gonna question and go into it to have any debate about it.
Nobody else cared about this. Nobody else was talking about it. We woke up like, we was lit last night. We was lit. Ab was litty. Like, and then she was the only one that came negative.
So is it possible that you don't recall spending the night with said long penis Bolo?
And she was able to pull some people to the dark side.
Did you have any encounter, look me in my eyes, sexual relations with Bolo?
So to hear the blogs writing it, it was like so obvious that it was Kenya that it didn't make no sense. It was like, it's Kenya. And here we are.